Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Hold My Nuggets.
Welcome, Punch!
Studios once again. Happy National Tight Ends Day for your 2024 NFL Week 8 game highlight commentary. 2 plays into this game, Tampa already turned the ball over. What was he doing? He was cooking apple turnovers. Trivia out in Denver. If you severed somebody's scrotum and it fell down, what would that be called? Balls on the ground as there's a fumble on the play recovered by Carolina. They take the ball away near midfield. Following the fumble recovery, Atlanta will waste little time celebrating the holiday. Kirk family member Cousins going towards the end zone. He's got Kyle Armpits wide open into the end zone for the touchdown. Falcons take the lead.
Big Kirko wakes up dripping like this.
I'm so icy.
Subject: George Pickens. Name: NFL young boy. Warning: do not cheat.
Black and gold. Here we go.
3 days after his wife's birthday, Russell Wilson rifles it to the end zone. Got George Pickens. Touchdown, Pittsburgh's pushing P.
Oh my God, what a fucking catch by Pickens. Holy shit, what a... Cut that bitch off.
That no good fat son of a bitch Broderick Jones got yet another penalty called on him for an offensive face mask that nullifies the Steelers' touchdown. They'd have to settle for a field goal. They fail in the red zone again because
This fat son of a bitch
continues to be ass.
And I heard you had a concussion. How about another?
Whack-a-mole Mason Rudolph still in at quarterback for the Tennessee Titans, and evidently the CTE has never changed. He's hit and throws an interception right into the arms of Detroit. The Lions take the ball away. Following a loss last week, the Vikings trying to showcase that 5-0 start wasn't a fluke. Sam, I look like a Lego police officer. Darnold looking left, got Bynum wide open. Give him 6. Vikings lead. Detroit would waste little time taking that interception to the turnover embassy and cashing it in for points as David Montgomery Burns runs through Tennessee, takes a shit on their defense, and gives the Lions the lead.
And now, no charges, no.
Chargers punter out here looking like a lesbian in the bedroom. Don't know how to handle balls. They muff the punt. It's gonna be recovered in the end zone by absolutely nobody. Give them 2 for their mistakes because they shooting bullets with their gun on safety. Welcome back to the Miami offense. They've averaged 12 points through the first 6 weeks, and on their opening drive with this man's return, they find the end zone for the score. Leads Miami down the field. Mostert for the score. The Kansas City Bloods in the Sioux zone. Handoff to the NFL's greatest kicker. Kareem Hunt fights his way through, activating his dreadlock powers, and yet another touchdown on the ground. Opening drive in Baltimore, 4th and 1. Direct snap to
Cut that bitch off.
Derrick Henry denied the first down. The Browns told his big ass, get your ass on the sideline. No Adam Thielen, no Deontay Johnson, no Red Rifle Andy Dalton. Doesn't matter. Bryce Young is going to get his job back. He's got Leggett in the end zone. Touchdown. Carolina takes the lead. Ride that Bronco. 3rd and goal. Matthew Stafford got back his toys. The returning Cooper Kupp and Puka Nacua, but he goes back to his main bitch, Kyrene Williams. Yet another consecutive week with a touchdown to tie it at 7.
And now, no charges, no.
Ugo Amadi, straight out of ECW, out here looking like Rhino. Man split Jay Herbo in half like The Rock on Monday Night Raw.
I know that ain't who I think it is.
Drake!
Yes! May utilizing his legs, outrunning the New York Jets to give the Lolly Lule Low the lead in Star Foxborough. Man's already ran for a longer touchdown run than Tom Brady.
That's how a white man runs a football.
O-H-I-O, Burrow. Uno! Joe Burrow finds his fellow LSU boy, Jamar Chase, wide open in the end zone. Touchdown. They hook up again to give the Bengals a 7-0 lead. In the land of the 12s, inferior Josh Allen got Keon Coleman telling a Seahawks defender, feel my nutsack on your shoulder pad. Touchdown. Rematch in this now one-sided rivalry. They're going down the field against San Francisco. Taken away by the Niners. Half of their team on IR, but still got the talent to intercept Dak Prescott.
Fuck!
If the Falcons can celebrate National Tight Ends Day, so can the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, the creamsicle uniforms, as well as Tampa Bay pastry chef Baker Mayfield finds Cade Otton to tie it at 7 apiece.
And I heard you had a concussion. How about another?
Last drive, the Lions had a takeaway. This drive, Whack-A-Mole says, "Give me your ankles!" Jukes a man, keeps it himself, jumps into the end zone, touchdown Titans, tie game 7-all. What you gonna do when Whack-A-Mole Mason Rudolph takes your ankles from you?
Yo, homeboy, welcome to the hood, brother.
Unfortunately for the Titans, they didn't even get a chance to celebrate. The moment the offense's butt cheeks touched the bench, Jahmyr Gibbs was going down the sidelines, activating his dreadlock powers. 70 yards to regain the lead for Detroit. The Titans had the lead for less than the amount of time Bill Belichick was the head coach for the New York Jets.
Shut the fuck up. On first down, Jahmyr Gibbs with an opening, and Gibbs with great speed. Down the sideline. Touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs answers back for Detroit. They're on the board.
The Lions are undefeated, 7-0 when Gibbs and Montgomery score a touchdown. It'd be a shame if they lost this game, right? Hey, I know the ads are probably getting annoying, but the NFL's continuing to pile it on. I still can't upload the Super Bowl from last season. So if you want to support the channel and watch these videos early and ad-free, consider becoming a member on my Patreon. Patreon.com/Chiseled Adonis. Link will be in the description. I appreciate you.
All right, and nobody's blocking.
70s porn star mustache Gardner Minshew says, "I don't give a damn if the Chiefs are reigning champions. I'm gonna score anyway." Finds Jacoby Myers for the touchdown. Tie game. Back to Star Foxborough we go. Ron Rodgers celebrating National Tight Ends Day got Tyler Conklin on a rifle over the middle to tie the game. Well, they missed the extra point, so they didn't tie the game at 7. It's actually 7-6. Because why the fuck can't you score an extra point? Somehow this is his fault.
You done messed up, Ron.
Hey now, you're an all-star. Get your game on. Go play.
I'm here. What the hell am I doing up here in the stands? I'm supposed to be on the field. Wait a minute. Hey, I'm in the wrong spot.
Go grab your firearm, step into the gun range, because NRAR5 has found his target. Josh is wide open, downs the field, goes to the end zone to give the Colts the lead in Houston.
And now go Chargers, go.
Shepard over here trying to play Twister with Justin Herbert's leg. Bozeman responds accordingly. "Get your bitch ass off my quarterback."
I'm going to kill you here.
Looking like we might just have a shootout on Thursday night. Sam, I look like a Lego police officer. Darnold looking left, got a man wide open. That's another touchdown consecutive for the Vikings.
And I heard you had a concussion. How about another?
Whack-A-Mole Mason Rudolph playing out of his mind, looking like he earned a contract after leaving Pittsburgh. Got NWI over the middle, 3 weeks, 3 TDs, tie game in Detroit. What's love got to do with it?
Nothing at all. Nothing at all.
As Jordan Love is intercepted by Jones, Jacksonville denies the Packers in the red zone. Find somebody who loves you as much as Najee Harris loves the triangle button. Every single week you see this man attempt a hurdle and jump over a motherfucker, transmogrifying them into a Goomba. Legend has it he doesn't even wear thigh pads. That's big-ass passports that he keeps inside of his pants. I never seen somebody want to be Mario this bad.
It's me, Mario.
Here comes Mr. Sunshine.
First 5 weeks of the season, Xavier McKinney had a pick. He hasn't done shit since.
Alive!
6th interception of the season for McKinney. Last week he had a sack. Just give him the Defensive Player of the Year right now. The NFL takes National Tight Ends Day very seriously, because who had Brock Wright finding the end zone in Week 8 on their bingo card as the Lions regained the lead? Big shout out to George Kittle for getting this started in 2019, because we love to see the tight end scoring touchdowns.
Oh, boy! Yes!
And I heard you had a concussion. How about another?
Whack-A-Mole is having a day today. 2 touchdowns. How about 2 interceptions? Pass picked off by Kirby Joseph. Gonna be returned inside the 15-yard line. The Lions take over again. They're celebrating National Tight End Day out in South Park as well, because Bo Nix 6 to Nate Atkins for the touchdown. Originally, the Lions scored a touchdown to Sam Laporta-Potty to keep celebrating National Tight Ends Day, but it got called back. Instead, Jared Goff would find a wide open Amon-Ra St. Brown. 2nd touchdown pass of after day. Lions lead by 14. Back to America's Peninsula. Here comes Jalen Ramsey unblocked.
Oh, I missed.
Kyler Murray evading defenders while in the pocket, steps up, rifles it to the back of the end zone, got Wilson wide open, touchdown. Cardinals cut their deficit down to 3. First and goal from the 1. The boys are backing down, handoff from Dick over to Zeke, and he goes into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown to take the lead in Levi Stadium as the Cowboys lead by 4. This is good, but I'm not falling for the game. We got to make sure we keep the momentum. Come on, Dick, lead us, baby. Literally on the very next play from scrimmage, play action fake for Pewter City gym leader Brock Purdy down the field, got Deebo Samuel wide open, beats Dallas for a 66-yard catch and run. The touchdown would be nullified because a 49er was out here trying to give out free hugs on a Sunday night.
Why are you gay?
Out there looking like Paul Heyman's ponytail in the mid-2010s, holding on for dear life. The creamsicle Buccaneers back in the period-colored zone. Mayfield dumps it off to Rashad White, and this man must have some kind of beef with Jesse Bates. He was staring him down from the 7-yard line to give Tampa Bay the lead. Defense must be illegal out in Los Angeles. 4 consecutive drives, 4 consecutive scores in this game. Matthew Stafford looking like Houdini, ducking underneath Minnesotians, finding Cooper 2 girls 1 cup in the end zone. Welcome back. He's Cooper Cup. And he's Houston, you don't have a problem, but Indianapolis sure does. Look at Joe Mixon. Give me your ankles, pussy. Don't you ever try to tackle me. Spin cycle. Put him in the washing machine. Touchdown. Tie game. Score now tied in NRG. NRAR 5 can't feel the pressure. He's taken down from behind. Will Anderson with the sack. Aaron Rodgers got the Jets back inside the 5. Threw a fucking rocket over towards his right. He's got Gibson for the touchdown. Threw that ball faster than Danica Patrick ever could drive a vehicle. Another failed relationship of Rodgers' celebrity exes.
You done messed up, Aaron!
And I heard you had a concussion. How about another?
How about a play action fake whack-a-mole?
Oh, great heavens!
Anzalone caught that man before he could even exhale after taking the snap. 4th and 1 for QB. Zesty. Over to DJ Moore, but they'd failed to pick up the first down. The Commanders get the stop on 4th and 1. Woo, woo, clitoris alert, woo, woo, clitoris alert, woo, woo, woo.
Subject, George Pickens. Name, NFL young boy.
Black and gold. Here we go.
Deja vu in Pittsburgh. Russell Wilson to George Pickens back in the end zone again.
Oh my God! Oh my God! What a fucking catch by Pickens! Holy shit! What a
In a shocking turn of events, the Pittsburgh Steelers are denied yet another touchdown from Wilson to Pickens because this man don't know how to get his foot down inbounds. For the 2nd consecutive season, he fails to drag a foot or place it down inbounds for the score. And he has nobody to blame but himself. Had more than enough real estate to drag that foot downward, but for whatever reason could not seem to bring himself to do it. Last year against Tennessee, this year against New York, something about this man just refuses to believe he's no longer in college, and it's not the 5 toes down challenge, it's the 10 toes down challenge. What's the old saying in Tennessee?
Fool me once, shame on you. You fool me, we can't get fooled again.
Well, you're wrong, Mr. President, because this time around, George Pickens is gonna be having to say shame on me, because he don't know what to do with his damn feet. Woo, woo, clitoris alert, woo, woo, clitoris alert, woo, woo, woo. Kirk family member Cousins across the 50-yard line, going over the middle. He's got Kyle Armpits making all kinds of Buccaneers miss. He's never played like this before. Butterfingers at the back of the end zone. The referees call it a touchdown. Tampa Bay think they has a touchback, but somehow this would stand on the field, and the Falcons tie the game at 14-all. But look at this fucking idiot. We supposed to be celebrating National Tight Ends Day, spotlighting the position across the NFL. This dumbass motherfucker who hasn't performed since his rookie season finally starting to get back on track with Kirk Cousins at quarterback, and he decides to fucking Deshaun Jackson it before going into the end zone. He's lucky that the football just broke the plane by probably a centimeter before it got knocked loose by Winfield, or we'd be calling this man the dumbass of the year. No more targets for you. Execute him.
Finish him. Fatality.
Big Kirko wakes up dripping like this.
I'm so icy.
And now, a word from our sponsor.
Alright, so boom, the first month of the NFL season has come to a close. It was a resounding success, and it's been even better with Underdog. Ranging back from last November, I'm up $4,000 on Underdog. All September, they gave you a free pick every single day. And the same thing is going to continue for October, so keep an eye on the app as they're dropping new picks every single day. And for brand new customers who sign up using my promo code Adonis, you will receive a free pick. And this past weekend, I won over $300, and I intend to get much more W's for the remainder of the season. So make sure you waste little time. Click the link in my description or scan the QR code on the screen right now. Head over to Underdog, download the app, use promo code Adonis, receive a free pick, and enter to possibly win, whether it be on the pick'ems, whether it be the draft, one way or another. I know it's going to be very fruitful for you, so let them know I sent you.
And now back to your regularly scheduled program.
Inferior Josh Allen hasn't thrown an interception all season.
Not anymore.
Give me that. Intercepted. Seattle takes the ball away, returns it all the way inside the 5. 7 straight completions for Bo Nix. Looking over the middle, he got Adam Trotman with a one-hand stab. Touchdown. Broncos take the lead in Mile High. 13th touchdown today from a tight end. 4th weekend in October, tight ends are acting different. 4th down inside Cowboys territory. Why not go for it?
I dropped it.
Deebo Samuel hands just for decoration. Incomplete turnover on downs. What happened to his hands? Intercept Josh Allen? Good. Fail to find the end zone? Bad. Because Geno Smith slipping on teammates. 4th and 2, worst team in the league. What's the worst that can happen? Bryce Young rolling towards his left, tries to dump it off, but the human PlayStation PS2 Patrick Surtain with the stop booted up. Ensuing drive following the turnover on downs. They out here doing tricks in Buffalo. Josh Allen bowls, then kicks the football to Ty Johnson for the first down.
Here comes Mr. Sunshine.
Scoreless but not for long. Trevor Lawrence keeps it himself, hits the mystical space typhoon, keeps his feet, and the Jacksonville Jaguars O-line push him into the end zone, and the AEW natives are finally on the board. Denied a touchdown due to penalty, but not this time. Time for a little bit of trickery. David Montgomery Burns back at the end zone. Sam Laporta Potty takes a piss and shit on the Titans defense. It's a 21-point lead before the half. 35 points scored in the first half for the Lions, and it's 2 tight end touchdowns. Dan Campbell, former tight end, making sure his position is eaten all over Tennessee. Back in America's Peninsula, where Little Dirk got arrested earlier this week, but Big Kirk is still cooking. Over the middle got Mooney to give the Falcons the lead. 3 touchdown passes from Big Kirko, all over 30 yards for the first time in the first half of his NFL career. New op pack in the air, man. This gas, so what? Tampa Bay defense would be making plays if Big Kirko ain't cut him up.
I'm so icy, baby. I'm so icy.
Black and gold. Here we go.
Where the hell are you going?
Get over here!
Big boy Dexter Lawrence couldn't get Russell Wilson down, but Brian Burns finishes the job. Jameis Winston got Cedric Tillman wide open, beats a Raven to the touchdown as they would regain the lead in Ohio.
Hey now, you're our all-star. Get your game on. Go play.
3rd and goal for the Kansas City Bloods. Patrick Kermit the Frog Mahomes looking over the middle finds Travis Kelce, Taylor Swift's boyfriend, with his first touchdown of the season on National Tight Ends Day. Cause it's too easy for Patrick Mahomes.
It's free real estate.
And now go Chargers, go.
Dobbins. Watch the Dobbins. J.K. Dobbins score. Touchdown. Chargers make it 9-2, which is still a very weird score.
Mario.
Bo Nix 6 breaks the plane. 14-point lead. Here comes Jameis Crablegs Winston. Kyle Hamilton with the strip sack recovered by the Ravens.
All right, and nobody's blocking.
3rd and 12 for Chicago. QB Zesty swarmed in the backfield, taken down for the sack. 34 seconds left to go in the half. Why not turn the gun on yourself? Terrible decision from NRAR5. Throws a god-awful interception. Texans have it inside the 10. The Ravens taking advantage of the fumble recovery. LJ8, Nelson Aguilar, touchdown. Baltimore takes the lead in Cleveland. But look at the accountability. Jameis immediately says that's his fault. Inferior Josh Allen drives the Buffalo Bills down the field. Under 30 seconds left to go into half. Dump off to Dalton Kincaid. 14th tight end touchdown today. 3rd and goal inside the 5. You already know what Philly's gonna do. Tush push, brotherly shove, although they originally marked it short, and it would have been 4th and goal. Upon further review, turns out the football did break the plane. Give them 6. Philly ties it up at 10-all. Houston would do just as Baltimore did, take advantage of the turnover. CJ back in the end zone. Tank Dell, 10 toes down challenge. Touchdown, and H-Town takes the lead. Wait a minute. We've got a fracas, a kerfuffle, a skirmish, a brouhaha on the Seattle Seahawks sideline. 2 Seahawks players is battling against each other. They about to crash out, but mere seconds later, they was able to actually make peace and discuss it like men. Cooler heads will always prevail. You gotta appreciate moments like this, because they would have probably blown this out of proportion on social media had they not captured the actual cool down of the entire event.
It's me, Mario.
All these knockout commentaries had me thinking, why don't I knock someone out myself? So I came up with Knockdown Tea, guaranteed to help you sleep longer, sleep better, relax, and restore. Passion fruit flavored, so you know it's good. Simply take it 30 minutes to an hour before you go to sleep, and our slogan is 1 cup down for the count, 2 cups, throw in the towel. So make sure you click the link in my description. Head over to knockdowntea.com and grab your first pack today. 1st and goal for San Fran, and after 2 quarters, they'd regain the lead. Garendo would keep it up the middle to give them a 3-point lead against Dallas. Lions defense has 2 takeaways, a few sacks. Offense got 5 touchdowns, but this time the special teams is gonna get involved. And for the 2nd time in his career, Khalif Raymond would showcase his studies from Devin Hester University with a PhD in punt returns, as he'd go 90 yards to the end zone and kick off the necrophilia challenge, because Tennessee may be dead, but somehow they're still getting fucked. After nothing but touchdowns in the first half, finally we'd get some defense in SoFi. Byron Murphy with an interception. Stafford threw it straight to him. 2 consecutive games, TJ Watt hasn't gotten a sack, but the streak stops tonight as he'd stop Daniel Jones at the 40-yard line. Defense gave up a touchdown. Ensuing drive, Dak looking to respond, going down the field, got a man. Yoink. But he plays for the other team. Pass intercepted by Lenore on the sideline. San Fran takes it right back. Fuck! Although Drake May would leave the game, Ramondre Stevenson would activate his dreadlock powers, carry a couple New York Jets across the line for the touchdown, and give the Lolly Lulelo the lead. First start for Jameis Winston since 2022. Going to the end zone, he's got a Wakandan, David Njoku, who falls backwards to give the Cleveland Browns the lead. 7th touchdown from a tight end on National Tight Ends Day, at least in the 1 o'clock games, as Cleveland is in front. Very next play following the TJ Watt sack, Alex Highsmith says it ain't fun if the homies can't get none. He'd take down Daniel Jones, and the Giants are out of field goal range.
You can't keep getting away with this.
Being a running back for the Philadelphia Eagles gotta be frustrating. No matter how much yards you pick up on the ground, Jalen Hurts is gonna steal your touchdown as he'd go in for the score and give Philly a 7-point lead over Cincinnati. Huck! Driving Miami down the field, he's gonna scramble. Get down, slide, you son of a bitch! Oh my God. Huck! Don't you scare us like this. Time for a little bit of trickery in America's Peninsula as Tampa Bay pastry chef Baker Mayfield going down the intercepted by Jesse Bates because he's cooking apple turnovers.
And now go Chargers, go.
Apple Chargers on the move. Play action fake for Jay Herbo looking for Lad McConkey. Hold by Nuggets, Saints defender. Give me your ankles, Tyrann Mathieu. Reroute, going 60 yards to the end zone. Touchdown. Los Angeles makes it a 2-possession game, and so far, the Saints are getting cooked. After slid for the first down, he dump it off to Devon. Get the touchdowns. H-N with the score. Open up Underdog. It's time to make a bet on a jet sweep. Butterfinger. fingers. Calvin really can't hold on to the football, just like he can't hold on to wages. As it's recovered by the Lions, the necrophilia continues. San Francisco would cap off National Tight Ends Day with the creator, as George McGriddle-Kittle would find the end zone to make it a 10-point lead with the 16th tight end touchdown this weekend. Familiar sight out in Mile High again. Bo Nix 6, dump off to Jaleel McLaughlin, refusing to go out of bounds. It's a 3-possession game in Denver. We don't got too much offense going down in the nation's capital. Jaden Daniels taken down for yet another sack. Hut. Gets a bad snap, goes over his head, bounces out of the end zone. Somebody tell the Dolphins you can't shoot bullets with your gun on safety. 2 for your mistakes. It's an 8-point, 1-possession game. Jeffrey Dahmer fucked a lot of corpses, but nothing like this. Khalif Raymond scored on a punt return. He now scored on a receiving touchdown as Jared Goff throws his 3rd TD of the day. The necrophilia continues. The Detroit Lions have scored 49. Back to Seattle we go. Already in Buffalo territory, Geno takes the snap, looking to dump it off for a screen, but it's a big boy who catches the football instead.
Sick boys, rise up!
He's fat! Every game this season, Patrick Kermit the Frog Mahomes has thrown an interception, and it's not going to change today. Pass tipped and picked off by Las Vegas. They're going to take over inside the 5. Bad frog, bad frog.
Here comes Mr. Sunshine.
Lawrence over the middle, got his man. God damn, did he just slam his head into the ground? What was the purpose of that? Touchdown Jags, they take the lead, but damn. Both offenses continuing to struggle. Matt Hack to punt it to Calvin Austin, who's going to field the football at the
27.
And he'd begin to sprint towards the sideline, showcasing more speed than a WWE exclusive show on X, heading down inside Giants territory, 73 yards to the end zone, touchdown. Pittsburgh takes the lead, and for the 4th consecutive week, the Steelers make a huge play on special teams. Danny Smith might get coordinator of the year.
I cannot believe it!
You need a shout out? Of course you do. Book me on cameo.com/Chiseled Adonis. Whether it be a roast, shout out, acknowledgement on a birthday, one way or another, I got you. Baltimore in the Tokokino colored zone, Rosetta Stone Greek motherfucker, as LJ8 finds Mark Andrews, who'd fall into the end zone. Touchdown, Baltimore is back in front. The Bengals would like to make a withdrawal. Who do you bank with? Chase Brown into the end zone. Tie game in Cincinnati. Fun fact, he's playing against his twin brother. Following the interception, Las Vegas looking to take the lead, but they've got nowhere to go. Stopped for the sack. It's a turnover on downs because
I stopped short.
trailing by 21, 4th and 5. Carolina desperately needs to make a play.
We do not care.
Pass intercepted by Patrick Surtain. PS2 takes the ball away. Tie game in Cincinnati, but not for long. Jalen Hurts ain't using his feet this time. Launches it down the field. He's got skinny Batman Devontae Smith with a spectacular catch. Back in the end zone, keeps his feet in bounds. And the toothpick, Applejack Cinnamon, gives the Eagles the lead. Last time we saw a Stafford interception, but the offense would pick up where they left off. Demarcus Robinson would fall into the end zone with the reception to give the Rams the lead, and so far, 1.5 men would strike again. Play action fake from Kyler Murray, looking to the end zone. He's got Junior Marvin Harrison, touchdown, participating in the 10 toes down challenge to cut the deficit down to 2. They failed on the 2-point conversion, but the big and little duo strikes again. Everything going right for the Falcons, but not for long, because Tyler Algier can't seem to handle the damn snap. Football is loose. It would bounce back and forth, now into the end zone. Nobody would be able to recover it in time. Bounce out the back for a safety, because the Falcons didn't know you can't shoot bullets with your gun on safety. Hair Chronicles 3 versus 2. Nobody ate the cereal Snap, Pop, and Crackle. Did I say it wrong? Doesn't matter, because James Cook scored in Seattle.
Why are you gay?
Who says I'm gay?
You are gay.
Chicago still scoreless, but a handoff to TM39 as DeAndre Swift never misses, and for the 4th consecutive game, just like his jersey number, he'd find the end zone to make this a 1-possession game in the nation's capital. After another magnificent 49er drive, they would break the plane, and San Fran now has
27.
The Cowboys got to get it together. That's 24 unanswered points. Injury to Jordan Love, he'd leave the field. Insert Malik Willis, he'd hand it off to Josh Jacobs. Got all kinds of Jaguars slipping off of his jersey. He'd carry it all the way into the end zone to give the Packers the lead again. Kirk family member inside the 10, looking towards his left. He's got Bijan Robinson wide open. Excuse me, bitch. Touchdown. Falcons, his 8th touchdown pass against the Buccaneers this season. Back-to-back games, he's got 4 on top of their head as the Falcons make it a double-digit lead.
Big Kirko wakes up dripping like this.
I'm so icy.
What you talking about, Willis?
Takes the snap, looking right, got a man wide open. Tucker Kraft, mac and cheese with another tight end touchdown as Green Bay makes it a 10-point lead in Jacksonville. Only leading by 2 in Star Foxborough, Aaron Rodgers got nowhere to go.
Eat a dick, old man.
You done messed up, Aaron.
Black and gold. Here we go.
Pittsburgh drives down the field again. This time, Russell would not be denied. He's got Calvin Austin, who had a touchdown on the punt return and another one through the air, 29 yards. Steelers by 2 scores.
Mr. Unlimited.
The Bucs moving with a sense of urgency, but Tampa Bay pastry chef Baker Mayfield still cooking apple. Turnovers, pass taken away by A.J. Terrell, his 2nd pick on the day as Atlanta stops the Buccaneers again.
I won't go back to prison. My butthole can't take that abuse.
Butterfingers as the gaping continues out in Detroit as the Lions take the football away again. Tennessee's getting destroyed out there, getting beat so bad even Houston Oilers fans are mourning this loss, and they ain't been around since '97. Miami in striking distance again. Raheem Mostert would go in for his 2nd touchdown today. 2-possession deficit again for Arizona. They gotta play from behind for numerous weeks this season. Following an Eagles field goal, it's a 10-point deficit for Ohio.
Come on, Joe.
Pass intercepted by New York. C.J. Gardner-Johnson with the pick. Isaiah Rodgers with the deflection right into the waiting arms of C.J. G.J.
Job's not finished. Job finished? No, I don't think so.
The Bible is still open. Chronicles 13, verse 7. Can't stop, won't stop. The Lord our God has dreadlocks. And get your motherfucking helmet off your head. You've been trucked. All momentum on the Steelers side, so you know what the defense is going to do.
Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Nothing at all.
As Tracy would break it all the way down the sideline for the touchdown, and New York has made this a 1-possession game, and rather than kick the extra point, they take out their Uno cards and give the Steelers
nothing at all. Nothing at all. Nothing at all.
What the hell was that? Woo woo, clitoris alert, woo woo, clitoris alert, woo woo woo. Now, don't get me wrong. I understand the new age data says go for 2 here, and if you're successful, the next touchdown would be the game winner just with an extra point. But there's no guarantee that's going to happen. Take the points, make it a 7-point game. Why try to run a dynamic 2-point conversion when your offensive linemen don't even know what's going on? Nobody was staring at Highsmith. The only people who knew the ball was snapped was the lineman in front of Daniel Jones and Malik Neighbors. Not a single man blocked 56. This could have been an interception return for a McPick 2. This their first touchdown in 24 drives, and this is the way they cap it off? Ridiculous. Daniel Jones absolutely beside himself, because even though they paid him for both him and Brian Daboll at the end of this year,
you about to lose your job.
Baltimore trailing again, but this time the reigning defending undisputed MVP Lamar Jackson would go and make a play, launching it down the field. He's got Bateman wide open. Heavens to Betsy, he dropped it. What happened to his hands? How the hell do you drop this pass? Mans couldn't catch a movie even if he spent all day in the movie theater. Lamar put it in betwixt this man's numbers and his hands just for decoration. Get him off the field. Alright, so boom, it is I, the diligent, vigilant, meticulous, sagacious, conscientious, analytical, methodical individual, the Chiseled Adonis. But of course, you already knew that. And I wanted to inform you guys that there is limited stock available over on ChiseledAdonisShop.com. In fact, keep in mind, there's only sizes available ranging between extra small, small, and medium. Large to 5X is all sold out. And prior to even thinking about doing a restock, Everything must go. So it's running at a 65% discount right now. So if you just so happen to be extra small, small, or medium, now's the time to go and grab your merch. And if you happen to know somebody who happens to be that size and you'd love to grab them some Chiseled Adonis merch, now is the time prior to holiday season. Everything must go, 65% off. Make sure to go and grab your remaining merch today.
And now, no charges, no.
Still up by 11 following a missed field goal. Jay Herbo's got absolutely nowhere to go, taken down by a group of Saints for the sack. The Cardinals not laying down and dying just yet. Hand off to James Fuck Cancer Counter. Keeps it himself, goes in for the score. It's a one-possession game in Miami again. After a touchdown to Josh Dobbs was called back, didn't matter because Jonathan Taylor Swift would find a blank space and cut this deficit down to 3. Hey Gardner, since your arm's not working, why not use your legs? Butterfingers, just as trash as his arm. It's recovered by the Chiefs. They take it away. Over to the land of the 12s, hand off to Charbonnet. He'd open up a glass of wine and cut the deficit down to 21 for Seattle. Did that help them come back and win, though? Absolutely not. Pack them boys up.
Mario!
Look at DeAndre Swift out there turning defenders into Goomba, taking farts on top of their helmets in the nation's capital. Fuck your White House. How about my butt cheeks on top of your helmet? Last I thought, the Olympics ended in the summer. Not for DeAndre Swift. 3-possession game in Levi, second and goal. Dick looking towards his left. D.D. Lamb left completely wide open into the end zone for the score. It's a 10-point game. Comeback starting now. Comeback starting now. They're not going to be able to slow us down. Come on, offense. D.D. Lamb, they can't guard you. Let's go. Take advantage of their defense.
Black and gold. Here we go.
To the red zone again with an absolute failure. 4th trip, denied a touchdown. God damn, I thought Kirk Cousins was the one who had the chains on. Justin Jefferson out there shining on the sideline. Where's Aqib Talib when you need him? Would have pulled up on 18 like...
Give me this motherfucker!
Unfortunately for Bryce Young, since that early touchdown, he's done a whole lot of nothing. Looking left.
Give me what I want!
Carolina absolutely sucks. Get ready for the bottom of the league again. Tight ends day don't stop. Trailing by 12. Baker Mayfield with a rifle over to Cade Otton. His second touchdown today. It's a 5-point game in Tampa Bay. Stafford got Kupp and Puka back. All of a sudden, he's looking like it's 2021 all over again. DeMarcus Robinson wide open. 8-point game in SoFi. Woo, woo. Clitoris alert, clitoris alert. Woo, woo. Clitoris alert, clitoris alert. Woo, woo, woo. Big boy in the backfield, but doesn't know how to hold the football. Fumble on the play. It's scooped up by the Commanders. They're going to take over inside the 5 because the Bears don't know William Refrigerator Perry stopped playing in the 90s and did not get reincarnated in the body of a white man in the 2020s.
Hey now, you're an all-star. Get your game on. Go play.
The Chiefs in striking distance again. Patrick Kermit the Frog Mahomes looking left. Got the fastest man in the NFL, Xavier Worthy. 2 touchdown passes from Mahomes today. He had 0 in the entire month of October. But tonight he'd remind the NFL that
it's free real estate.
Philly would take that interception all the way down the field. The Bengals defense would continue to bend and break. And for the 3rd time today, Jalen Hurts has a rushing touchdown. Things just going from bad to worse for Cincinnati. They'd fall victim to a Falcon punch. Fumble on the play, recovered by Philly, and you could take the L out of Lover. This game is over, brother, and Thanksgiving's gonna be very interesting for Chase because your twin brother kicked your ass all over Ohio.
Black and gold. Here we go.
Russell Wilson trying to showcase he can do everything Justin Fields can. Butterfingers fumble on a play, scooped up by the G-men following a field goal, and they're in striking distance to even up this game. But hold on, what the hell did George Pickens just do?
It's the most electrifying move in sports entertainment today. Oh, the people that
Man's out here looking like Kofi Kingston from the top rope.
Unlimited diarrhea. Unlimited.
Wait a minute. Dak is showcasing the clutch gene, finding CD Lamb wide open again. The Niners are absolutely choking on Sunday Night Football. The Cowboys cut it down to 6. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go, Dak. We got beat. CD Lamb. Don't call it a comeback just yet. One more score. One more score. Finally, we can beat the Niners. I hate the 49ers.
And now go Chargers, go.
Last chance for New Orleans, desperately needing to get a stop, but unfortunately that defense is absolute ass because Jay Herbo would find Ladd McConkey for the second time today as they take the dead Namekian to the funeral home and put the nail in the coffin. 6 straight losses for the Saints. A touchdown here puts the game on ice, but the Texans don't know how to complete a pitch. It's going to be recovered by Dayo Odengbo. He's got a convoy of bodies out in front. More blockers and transgender medication heading down the sideline all the way into the end zone. The Colts pull off an improbable fumble recovery again. Joe Mixon touched him. He was down by contact. No touchdown, but Colts football. The Giants trying to pull off a comeback in the NFC East as well, but TJ Watt doesn't give a shit. The strip sack and the successful recovery to give the football back to Pittsburgh on the 22nd strip sack of TJ Watt's career, his 31st forced fumble, the most in the NFL since he entered the league. The Jets trailing by 1, but not for long. Handoff to Allen. He'd find the end zone. The Jets are in front. After the Cowboys forced the 3 and out, they got to go 75 yards down the field to take the lead. Dak going for Cavante Turpin.
I dropped it.
Heavens to Betsy. Dak got to be the sickest man in America. You couldn't ask for a better thrown ball. He dropped it in the breadbasket, but Cavante Turpin out here headbutting footballs. This ain't soccer, dummy. Catch the damn football. What happened to his hands? Game on the line for Dallas. 4th and 10. Dak needs a first down desperately. Pass down the field, Sales incomplete. No flags on the play for pass interference, and the Niners hold on to win. Defeat the Dallas Cowboys for the 4th consecutive time. And I'm not gonna hold you. As much as we make fun of Dallas, I think they got absolutely hoed here. This should have been a flag for a defensive pass interference. I recognize that the receiver's legs did get tangled, but that only happened after the initial contact. It was a bang-bang play, but still, I think the flag should have came out. One way or another, the Niners hold on to win. No. This can't be what. This can't be what. How can this happen? The referee's supposed to throw the flag while they swallow when they whistle. That was pass interference. That's not fair. Why? We're the Dallas Cowboys. We're supposed to be undefeated on the road. But how the hell we lose to the 49ers again? That's 4th straight time. I hate this. Emmitt Smith, Troy Aikman, Michael Irvin, save us. Larry Allen, come back. Deion Sanders, where's the 90 boy? We need all the 90 boy because this Cowboy ain't it. Terry Jones, you need to retire. I can't take it anymore.
All in my ass.
Seattle absolutely lost this game, but why not just rub it in on special teams? Because they don't even know how to freaking recover a punt. This dumbass wanted to go and slide like this man was at Split Splash and is picked up by Mac Hollins. Now you can send him to the L train. He was denied in the first quarter, but not this time. Derek Henry. Every single game this season, he scored a touchdown, and Baltimore takes the lead with under 3 minutes left to play. Game all but over, but Sean Payton wants to rub it in. Unfortunately, Cortland Sutton has butterfingers recovered by the Panthers. They need 21 points in 133 seconds. Do you think they can pull off the comeback? Last chance for Las Vegas. Out of timeouts, 3rd and 10. Gardner Minshew's got DJ Turner for the score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. But did this help them come back and win, though? Absolutely not, because they failed to recover the onside kick. The Chiefs would kneel it down 3 times, and this game is done.
Here comes Mr. Sunshine.
Trevor Lawrence showcasing the clutch gene nobody believed he has. He'd find Evan Ingram, who used to have occasional hands to even the score at
27.
Jameis Winston threw what would have been the game-losing interception right into the arms of Kyle Hamilton, but his hands are just for decoration. What happened? into his hands. It's a shame if this would cost you the game, right? There's no way Mr. 30 for 30 Jameis Winston scores a game-winning touchdown, right? Make sure to turn on the post notifications on YouTube. Also, consider following and subscribing on Twitch. I'm trying to build out the community over there. So once we get to 20,000 followers, I'm going to do a giveaway. Who likes $500? It could be yours. No timeouts, legacy drive for Sam Darnold inside his own end zone.
Get over here!
He's taken down for the safety, but there's a clear, blatant face mask that goes uncalled, despite the fact that there's two officials standing there in the end zone. The Vikings get absolutely hoed. The Rams pick up the W, and for the second consecutive week,
Minnesota
is gonna have to get aboard the L train, but this time, due to the ineptitude of the goddamn officials, I need somebody to create some form of disciplinary action for this piss poor officiating. What's the purpose of replay assist if you can't make switches on calls like this? Last I checked, I thought all scoring plays and turnovers were automatically reviewed. If you have replay assist to take penalties off the field, can't you also utilize replay assist to put penalties on the field? What kind of operation are y'all running over here? The referees are absolutely ruining football. Young knew he face masked. That's why he covered his face and still is able to get away with it.
I don't care what it is. That guy's ruining a perfectly good game of football.
Jameis Winston leads the Browns inside Ravens territory, says fuck it, Tillman down there somewhere, finds him into the end zone, the second touchdown between them today. Browns have the lead. Game on the line for the G-Men. Last opportunity from the 35-yard line. Danny Dimes continues to toss up pennies. Pass is intercepted by Beanie Bishop, and for the second consecutive week, he's now got 3 interceptions against New York, and the Steelers improved to 6-2, first place in the AFC North before the break with back-to-back W's against New York teams.
Fuck the Giants, fuck the Jets.
Chicago drives all the way down the field, second and goal, handoff. They're gonna find the end zone to take the lead with 23 seconds left to play in Washington, and they connect on the 2-point conversion. They lead by 3. Fourth and goal in New England. Jets desperately need to get a stop, but it's the Jets. You know they're not gonna get it. The Lolly Lulelo take the lead, and they would hold on to get the upset. Well, not really an upset because the Jets ain't nothing special. I mean, it's all hype from the media, but on the field, it's piss poor. Hence why they're 2-6. Since the start of last season, Zach Wilson has won more games than Aaron Rodgers, and one of them was accredited to Rodgers because he started. They out here burning Aaron Rodgers Temu jerseys. They probably paid the dimes that Daniel Jones dropped in New York to get that jersey, and they're burning it up because the New York Jets absolutely suck, and there's only one person to blame.
You done messed up, Aaron.
Watch out, Carolina stepped on a game breaker. Bryce Young looking towards his right. He's got his man. 22-point touchdown to take the lead. Wait a minute. That's not real. Hell, that's not possible. So did Carolina win? No. Game on the line in Tampa Bay. Second consecutive matchup between these two teams come down to the final play. Baker to the end zone. It's caught in the back of the end zone, but he's out of bounds. It's incomplete. The Falcons hold on to win. And once again, Atlanta defeats Tampa to take sole possession of first place in the NFC South. They were so close. The Hail Mary actually turned out to be successfully unsuccessful because they got the catch. They just didn't keep it inside the field of play. If only there was a way they could see a successful Hail Mary on the very same weekend.
Yeah. We grind, we sweat. We fight, no cap. We fight, no cap. We walk in your trap, take over your trap. We walk in your trap, take over your trap. We grind, we sweat. We grind, we sweat. We fight, no cap. We fight, no cap. We walk in your trap, take over your trap. We walk in your trap, take over your trap. We walk in your trap, take over your trap. We walk in your trap, take over your trap. We go!
Don't try to fight it. Ain't no need for you to try to fight it. I'm so icy, baby. I'm so icy.
3 seconds left to play, 4th and 10. This is the final play of the game. Shades of week 1 against Kansas City. Lamar Jackson gonna need a touchdown to make things interesting. He pump fakes, launches it to the end zone. He's got a man. but he's just an imaginary friend. It's incomplete. Cleveland pulls off the upset.
Not often that you get another opportunity like you have just received in the NFL. What does it mean to lead these guys and what could be the start of what you said is something special moving forward?
Man, it's a white boy from Detroit that I really admire named Eminem. He said, you only get one shot. Do not miss your chance to blow. This opportunity lasts once in a lifetime. And I know I got a quote, you know, Eminem, he from Detroit, he right up the road, but man, I'm just grateful. I'm grateful that the Lord provided me with this opportunity. I'm grateful for my teammates, my coaches, and these amazing fans.
Unbelievable performance today. Congratulations, Jameis.
To the chorus. Come here, girl. Go ahead, be gone with it. Come to the back. Go ahead, be gone with it. VIP. Go ahead, be gone with it. Drinks on me. Go ahead, be gone with it.
Such a shame for the reigning defending undisputed MVP of the league, Lamar Jackson, coming up short in this moment. Maybe the haters are right. Perhaps he can't get it done when you need him to get it done and chokes in big moments. But wait a minute.
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
His team got no fucking hands.
Dear Bruce, I need to be honest and clear. I'm going to marry Harvey Dent. I love him, and I want to spend the rest of my life with him. When I told you that if Gotham no longer needed Batman, we could be together, I meant it. But now I'm sure the day won't come when you no longer need Batman. I hope it does. And if it does, I will be there. But as your friend.
I'm sorry, Harvey.
I'm sorry to let you down. If you lose your faith in me.
Game on the line in the home of AEW. 24-yard field goal for Green Bay, and the Cheeseheads get their 4th consecutive victory and improve to 6-2. Same situation in the Sunshine State, and an unfortunate weekend for Florida because Arizona would get a last-second field goal as well and win by 1 to get back to 500 in the return of Huck. Still resulted in a loss. Last chance for NRAR 5. Took a play off so he could save all his energy just to take a sack at the end of the game, and the Colts are not going to pull off an improbable comeback. Joe Flacco's probably going to have to become the starting quarterback because the Colts offense don't look the same without him. Houston wins. Last chance for the Commanders. Jaden Daniels back in the pocket with the Bears providing less pressure than a Little Pump album release party. The Bears out there in a prevent defense, and don't you know the prevent defense don't do nothing but prevent you from winning as the pass is ricocheted, caught in the end zone by Noah Brown. Hail Mary touchdown. It's a miracle in Landover as the Commanders pull off an improbable comeback. Noah Brown on the ricochet catch, and they defeat the Chicago Bears. Woo, woo, clitoris alert, woo, woo, clitoris alert, woo, woo, woo. Dumbass of the year, Tyreek Stevenson was over here taunting Commanders fans while the play was going on. And then to make matters worse, not only was it his man who ended up catching the damn pass for the score, it's his dumbass who ricocheted right into his hands, looking like he was on the road to glory as a 1-star recruit straight out of NCAA, getting cooked on national television for real.
There are no olives here. There are no olives here. Bring out the olives.
Bears fans was in the stands gloating. Seth Rollins was celebrating as if he just won the WWE Championship. And mere seconds later, nothing but heartbreak.
I'm gonna kill myself!
And none of this would have happened if that dunce bucket didn't waste his time going back and forth with fans when it was his man he was supposed to be guarding. You see, this is why we always say the game ain't over till it hits 000, but this nincompoop figured, well, a Hail Mary won't never happen.
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
And now look at you, looking stupid. I know when he was on the car ride home, he was like...
29, you ain't ready, baby. You ain't ready. You ain't ready. Hey, this our house, baby. This our house, baby. Hey, let's do it. He said you're not ready. He said you're not ready. He said you're not ready. Nut it up, baby. Nut it up.
Your dumbass wanted to go back and forth with fans, make bets on the sidelines during games, and it was your dumbass who got exposed in front of the entire globe. I bet growing up you had the same classroom and classmates K through 8. You probably thought you could download a car on LimeWire.com. You the type of dumbass to think a PS5 is a PS3 and PS2 taped together. Bear fans was celebrating, setting up their post-game plans, but due to Stevenson's dumbass, now they all in the stands looking sick. But not for the Commanders, because they would tell the Chicago Bears to join the Giants, Cowboys, Panthers, Raiders, Seahawks, Saints, Buccaneers, Titans, Colts, Bengals, Ravens, Jets, Dolphins, Jaguars, and Vikings in taking out their Metro cards and getting aboard the train.
You lose.
Failure. What's for dinner? Fresh hot ales. Fresh hot ales. Fresh hot ales.
It's over. You lose.
Hey, I appreciate you watching the entire video. Make sure to hit the subscribe button and the like button on the way out if you haven't already. And on top of that, hit that notification bell as well. For whatever reason, YouTube's only showing my videos to 20% of my subscribers. So if you have already turned on the notification bell, turn it off, turn it back on. If you never turn it on, turn it on. I appreciate you.